It's me, your little boy, Samson. I have something special, unique for us choosing ones. Why it look like God is not responding, and why it look like God is not absolutely, you know, reacting to our prayers or giving ear or answering our prayer. One of it is that it's not yet what at the point time. It's not at the moment. This is not what the time for it to do it to manifest, because many of us have been praying for breakthrough, success, etc, and God keeps saying wait. God keeps saying have patience. It's not time, because everything God does, he do it and never repeat it again. That is why we call him what uh, unfail, unfailable word God, unchangeable God, how will I say it? Nobody can compete with him. Nobody can tell him what to do. It's a what answerable word God. So what am I trying to tell us as a choosing? One thing that make our prayer not to be answered, and it look like God is not answering it, is because it's not the appropriate time. But that does not mean you should stop praying or believing or having faith. Another reason why it look like God is not hearing us, or we are praying every day, we are not seeing the result, is because of the fact that you are not also prepared. Yes, trust me. Look at it. According to the first one, it's not yet. Look at Esther. Esther was praying, fasting, and everything, but it looked like God keeps silent. It looked like God is not there. But when it is already the time, that is when God appears. So why am I saying the reason why it look like our prayers are not being answered, or God is not responding to our request? One is that we are not yet matured. Two, and another one that followed is that we are not ready, because many of us are praying for breakthrough. Many of us are praying for elevation, but the one we have in our hand right now, we are not able to manage it. Think about it. If God give you opportunity to have one room, and you are not appreciating God for that which you have, trust me, he will never upgrade you to a point where you will have a room and parlor, until you start to know the value, until you start to understand that there are people outside there who wish they have what you have, and you stand up or you kneel down on your knees and say, Father, thank you, because you give me what I don't even ask for, or I don't even deserve. That is when you will understand that it will be impossible for you to get that one room and parlor. What does that mean is that the more you appreciate God, the more you understand that you are you are ready. You thank God for what you have, he will do more. You know what I'm saying? So many of us are not ready, because look at it. God will give you 1,000 euro, or 1,000, maybe 100 euro, 2,000 euro. Before you know it, you squander it, you destroyed it, and you still pray for God to give you 3,000 euro. It's impossible, because our God is not a God of what waster. It's a God of prosperity, and a God of what increase and never decrease. So another reason why it look like God is not answering us is because of the fact that many of us are blocking our blessing and prayer. Remember what the Bible said, that God sent an angel to go and give the Israelite the answer, but the devil hold them on the air, hold them never to reach them. So many of us are the devil of our own life. Many of us are the problem, because look at it. That is why silence is very necessary. I can remember the worst mistake I made when I arrived here. So there was a lady that promised me that she will give me this, she will assist me in one angle to another. So before I know, before I know, I start to tell some of my friends, I start to give them. So I was in a dream when someone collects something like money from me. When I wake up, I did not pray. I say, who is this? The next day, because the person tell me the next day he will give me the thing, She will give me the 10. So in the morning, I called her. She picked the call. I said, where are you? I'm coming to your shop. The next thing she said, about that 10, I don't have it again. Why? Because something have gone wrong. So what am I trying to say is this: many of us are not silent. Many of us, the moment God give us opportunity, the moment God give us, knowledge, the moment God give us what to do, revelation, before we accomplish it, we spread it to people that we think they love, people will love, not knowing that they don't love us. We give our information freely to those whom we love, not those that truly love us. You know what I'm saying? So another reason why it look like God is not responding, or God is not giving us feedback after all the prayer we made, is because of the fact that many of us indeed are what are accurately not ready to appreciate. Trust me, many of us are not ready. We are not appreciating the little ones we have. Yes, trust me. Many of us are not grateful for the life we have. You know, one day I was telling my friend, I thank God for the life I have. Oh. You know, if I remember when I was in my former place, if I remember all I have passed through, if I remember everything, I never believed God will do this. I never believed God will do that. Me being able to buy water. Some of them were saying, is it water? How much is water that you? I say, oh my God, you don't know, you won't understand. Because many of us always take things that will touch the heart of God, we always take it for granted. Yes, trust me, we take that thing that God have done for us in the past, we take it for granted. And another reason why it look like God is not responding is because we forget easily. Yes, the moment we enter or we encounter storm, the moment we encounter difficulties, the next thing we forget all that God have done. Yes, trust me, we forget it. Many of us will start to look at the storm. This storm is too much. The betrayal is too much. The hatred is too much. My family are turning against me. Where is my God? All these people are against my life. Where is my God? The main truth is that, have you ever come to a point and asked yourself, Lord, you do it yesterday. Father, are you not the same God that do it yesterday? These ones are just little. I don't even mind them. I don't even mind them. Lord, are you not the same God who preserved my life? Last 4 years, last 5 years, you have been doing those stuff. Who is these ones? I don't even bother. Let them keep talking. Let them keep doing. You know, this is why I love my mom, my dad, my parents. I love them so much because any day you see my mom, my dad praying, the only thing they'll always say, my mom used to sing that song. Umeoya, Jehovah Jireh, Umeoya, Isidikendo, Umeoya. Hey, that my father will just be drinking. You will just see my father with what palm wine in his hand. He will just be singing, Umeoya, Isidikendo, Umeoya, Yabakagba Wende, Umeoya, Umeoya no Gia. Because the more you appreciate God, the more He do. Just think about it. If you have people whom you employ to work under you, think about it. The more you tell them, I'm so grateful for what people do today. I'm so grateful. Maybe you bring milk, maybe you bring yogurt, maybe you bring something and you give to them, the more they will work. It does not matter how wicked they are, the more they will work. Sometimes many of them will even work more than the hours they're supposed to work. Why? Because they are not working only for the money. They are working because you are grateful for what they are doing. You are impressed and you are also impressing them. You are also telling them, I am so I'm so happy, so grateful to have you people around me. So know this, and your life will never remain the same. Remain blessed. May the Lord bless you.